everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then thanks for joining us today. I hope you'll stick around. Don't forget to click that subscribe button and join the family. And you've come at a brilliant time because I have picked up a Feel Unique beauty kit. So Feel Unique is obviously a beauty website. If you're not aware, I don't know why you wouldn't be, but they have a couple of services on there. Obviously they sell full size skincare, hair care, body care, makeup, but they've also got two services which you can use, which are the pick and mix service, which I am obsessed with. There are loads of videos of my pick and mix selections in the past on my channel, and they also do the beauty kit, which is a more recent one and costs more money. So the pick and mix samples, you get little tiny samples, you pick 5, you pay for your postage, and then they give you a voucher for your postage fee back, which you can redeem against full-size items on the website. The beauty kit is more like a subscription box price, so I think it comes in around £16.95 for the beauty kit plus your postage and packaging. And it's a bit hit and miss. It's not a service that I use all of the time, but occasionally they do have products on there that I'm really interested in trying or that I think are really good value. So I will go on and pick one up, but it's really rare. Whereas the sample selection I do all of the time. I absolutely love it. So because this is a bit more expensive and because it is more like a beauty subscription box charge, like that sort of price range, I'm not always as overly impressed by the things that are on there. Quite often they are small samples, so 5ml, which for me should be on the sample selection and not within a beauty kit where you're paying a lot more money. One nice thing is that you do get this little reusable bag with every order, which they say is free, but obviously this would cost something. But it's a really cute little bag. I like that it's nude. We've got silver hardware, this little strap. Be great for travel or just to keep a few bits and pieces in your handbag, your sunscreen, a lip balm, things, hairbrush, a few little bits. So that's what I'm planning to do with mine. So that's your first item. And then I have to say I am really, really happy with the things that I've picked. But again, like I don't go on there to just randomly pick a few samples, whereas I would sometimes with the pick and mix service, just randomly pick a few bits to try because it's only costing me £3.95, whereas this is costing a lot more. So I want to make sure I'm getting my money's worth. So I'm going to start with one that I picked up because I have had a full size of this and loved it, but I'm not going to be repurchasing a full size, not for a long time anyway, because I've got so many other products to use. But I thought it would be lovely to have a little sample and that I could then use for holidaying or just for a little treat maybe. So this is the Murad AHA BHA exfoliating cleanser. I had a full size of this from Latest in Beauty. It was one of their Hero or Hall of Fame products on one of their boxes quite a while ago, and I used this product up. It's only something that I would use once or twice a week, usually in the shower, rather than a daily cleanser, just because it is exfoliating, so I didn't want to exfoliate or over exfoliate every day. But I really, really loved this. This is 30ml. I think the full size is 200ml and the full size is worth £38. So I picked up this little 30ml and it just says massage small amount over dampened face and neck, rinse with warm water and pat dry. Follow with Murad step 2 treatment, which I've never done, even when I had the full size. It's got some glycolic acid in here, it's got some lactic acid, it's got some salicylic acid, and I just really enjoyed it, and I felt like my skin really enjoyed it, and it really worked well for me as like an exfoliator without being harsh or scrubby. I didn't find that it irritated my skin at all, so I really liked this. So when I saw that there was a little 30ml, I was quite happy to put it in my basket and add it to my collection. So I will put along the screen all of the values of the products, and then we'll have a total value at the end so that you can see whether I got a decent selection. But I'm really happy with the products that I got anyway. So that was my first one. That's the Murad AHA BHA exfoliating cleanser. Love that, used that before, and really, really love that. Next up, I picked up a facial oil, and I have had one of these before from the beauty kit, but I haven't used it yet, so I'm not sure if it's for me. This is a different one. I think before I picked up the tangerine, and this is the chamomile. So this is from Darfin, and this is the Chamomile Aromatic Care Soothing Essential Oil Elixir. This is tiny, but it is so cute. Look at that little cute bottle. I love the little frosted glass. I mean, it is teeny tiny, it's 4ml, but I don't think these are the cheapest products around. And I quite enjoy a facial oil at the end of my evening skincare routine. I will let everything sort of sink in, and then maybe half an hour later I will put on a facial oil, and I just feel like it not only gives me an extra sort of boost of moisture, but it also helps to sort of seal in all of the stuff that I've put on my skin before that point. I'm not sure whether that's true or not. I really enjoy the experience. I like something that's scented in a facial oil as well, to get more of that sort of spa-like aromatic experience. I enjoy it. I know fragrance isn't for everyone. Actually, let's have a little smell of this. The Murad doesn't have a scent as far as I can remember. This is obviously chamomile. Oh, that's nice. Oh yeah, it is nice. It reminds me a little bit of like my sleepy tea that I have on an evening, because that's got chamomile in as well. So yeah, hopefully this will be really soothing for the skin, but also sort of help relax me before bedtime. So really looking forward to trying that. And I just think if you're one of these people who has your skincare out on display, that little bottle is so cute. I would be happy to display that on my shelf. So that was my second item. Next up, I picked up something from Flora. I love Flora products. I've had quite a few of theirs from the Pick and Mix service, and a few samples from like the Debenhams Beauty Club. These I hadn't seen before, and these are the Flora Optim Eyes patches. So they are eye gels, under eye gels, and if you're not new around here, you'll know that my under eye area is the one area that I seriously have problems with, and I'm always on the lookout for really good hero products. So I love an under eye gel. I put them in the fridge, and then I'll pop them on every once in a while, maybe a couple of times a week, when I'm feeling particularly tired, or that my eyes feel particularly tired, or they need a refresh, or they feel particularly puffy, especially in the morning. Then I will grab a pair out of the fridge and pop them on for 15 to 20 minutes. This is meant to be Express Anti-Fatigue Eye Patches for dark circles, puffiness and wrinkles. So I'm always a little bit skeptical. I love an eye gel and I love the feeling, and when it's cool out of the fridge it definitely helps with puffiness, but I think that is why it helps with puffiness, because of that coldness. I'm not sure they actually do an awful lot more than that, but I quite enjoy the experience. So yeah, this one says 3 actions in one: cool effect patch to revitalise your eye area in 15 minutes. And you obviously get 2 patches in here, so that's 1 pair of eye patches. And I'm sure these are going to be super expensive. I tend to go for much cheaper ones. The more expensive ones do stay better on your face, let's be honest. The really cheap ones, like from Poundland, or I've had some Dirty Works ones, they just tend to slide off your face if you're trying to do anything while they're on, other than just sitting and relaxing. So the more expensive ones do tend to adhere better to the skin and stay on. So I'll be intrigued to see what these are like actually. I'm going to try and open the packet. You can't always see what they're like until you actually open them and use them. But I'm just going to have a look. Oh, okay. Wow. They're black. They're quite small. They're quite small. I quite like quite big ones, so that it's not only sitting under my eye, but sort of covering all of these sort of fine lines that I'm getting on the sides of my face. But yeah, I mean, they look quite thick. I mean, it's nice packaging, isn't it? It's what you would expect from Flora. Oh, when you've got, this is cute. It comes with a little spatula so that you can scoop them out and you don't have to try and, because I've torn eye gels before now trying to get them out of the bloody packaging. So that's really handy, and I will keep that afterwards for like using with cleansers and moisturisers and things to scoop them out of pots. Love that, that's quite cool. So it says use the spatula, lift the patch and place it on perfectly cleansed eye contour, leave for 15 minutes. You may experience some slight tingling during use. That always makes me a little bit nervous when they say that. I am not someone who suffers with overly sensitive skin. I use fragrance in my skincare, essential oils, which I know some skincare specialists will be screeching at the screen like, ah, what are you doing? But I don't have sensitive skin, and I can get away with a little bit of fragrance and a little bit of essential oils. But when something says it's going to tingle, I worry that there is something in there that is sensitizing your skin or that you're reacting to. I don't ever feel like that tingle is a good thing. Yeah, there looks like there's some decent ingredients in here, but we shall see, we shall see. I mean, it's hard to tell from one eye patch. If it's dramatically different after one use, then maybe I'll be swayed, but I don't like spending a lot of money on them. I think they're more of just like an enjoyment thing rather than actually doing anything, but who knows. Next up, this was definitely influenced by Miss Budget Beauty. If you don't watch her on YouTube, follow her on Instagram, you definitely should. I love her channel and I love her makeup and skincare buys, and she's just really down to earth and really enjoyable to watch. And she has been using this product during lockdown, and this is the Le Mans Skin Tint Instant Glow Fresh Skin Tint. And I went for Universal Medium. That was the only colour they had on the beauty kit selection, but I think there is a light, and I think there's maybe 2 other shades. I think there's a 4 shade range, not a massive shade range, but it does say Universal Medium. I think it will be one of those products that it will cover a few skin tones, because it is, I'm not going to open it because I want to use up some product. It's sealed, so I'm not going to open it because I have got some products that I need to use up before I open anything else. But this is basically like a tinted moisturiser. Le Mans I've had samples of in the past. They do lovely skincare, really nice. They are a Finnish company, and I just really enjoy their skincare. So this is like a skincare makeup hybrid, because it's like a tinted moisturiser, and it's meant to give you an overall even coverage, moisturise your skin and give you a bit of a healthy glow as well. So I'm really looking forward to trying this. We've got 15ml in here, so that's enough to give it a good try and see whether I like it. Currently I have been using during the day just maybe a powder if I'm at home and I'm not going anywhere, maybe a little bit of powder, because I find sometimes my SPF can look a little bit too greasy, especially when you're on camera. Obviously I'm at home at the moment, but I'm doing a lot of team talks and things with and meetings over Teams for work, and I don't want to look like super shiny and greasy on a call. So yeah, sometimes a bit of powder. But I've also been using the It Cosmetics CC cream. What a game changer that is. It is really nice, but a bit pricey, a bit spenny for me, so it's not something I want to be using all of the time. And I thought if my skin is having a particularly good time and I don't really need much coverage, then maybe this will be one to go for, to just give me that bit of a glow and even me out a little bit. So I'm looking forward to trying that once I've used up some other products. And then last but by no means least, we have this from Oskia. I mean, Oskia is not a cheap brand, so when I saw this on here I was really intrigued. It's only 7ml and it's their liquid mask. So this is basically an exfoliating mask. So this is the lactic acid micro peel, an overnight radiance and conditioning peel containing 10% lactic acid, super nutrients, multivitamins and antioxidants to visibly illuminate and improve skin condition and texture. So lactic acid is great for more sensitive skins. I think it's a larger molecule size, so it doesn't go as deep into the skin as say a glycolic or a salicylic acid, but it is good at doing that top layer exfoliation without causing serious irritation. I love that the fact that they've also put some nutrients, multivitamins in here, which will hopefully help with counteracting that acid exfoliation. Some really interesting ingredients. Oh, there's also niacinamide, which is great for just sebum production and with helping with dark spots, which is what I've been using niacinamide for, is where I've had like spots or pimples, and I get dark spots really easily after you can probably just see the remnants of a couple here. I get really bad dark spots after a spot for some reason, which takes forever to fade, so I've been using niacinamide to try and help with that. So yeah, really interested in trying this. It sounds like it's got a lot of good ingredients, not tested on animals, vegan and sustainably sourced, and you just apply a thin layer on freshly cleansed skin 2 or 3 times a week at night. Allow several minutes before applying your usual nighttime products. For sensitive skin, you might want to rinse it off after 10 minutes rather than leaving it on overnight. Like I said, I haven't got overly sensitive skin, so it is probably something that I will leave on. Let's just get a little look at this. 7ml isn't a lot, but then I feel like because it's like an acid product, I wouldn't put that much on my skin. Again, the packaging. I don't know what it is about packaging, but I am a sucker for like simplistic packaging, and that just looks really nice. Yeah, 7ml, not sure how much how long that's gonna last me. It does look like the bottle is full to the top though, so hopefully a good few uses to see what that's like and whether I'd be interested in repurchasing. It's not a it's not something that I've got in my collection. I love a mask. If you've been around here for a while, you'll know how much I love a mask. But I haven't got anything like this, which is like a leave-on peel mask, like an exfoliating acid mask. So yeah, really interested to try that. So those are all my products. So apart from the little bag, which comes with every order, these were the things that I chose. So I got the Lemon Skin Tint, which is 15ml. I got a pair of the Flora Optimized patches, the under eye gel patches. I got a 4ml Darfin Chamomile facial oil, the 30ml Murad AHA BHA exfoliating cleanser, and then the Oskia liquid mask, the overnight exfoliating peel mask. And I am really happy with the products. I think I've got some gorgeous brands there, brands that I wouldn't normally go and buy full size because they are a bit more expensive. And I mean, it's nice to try things. I already know that I love this, and it is something that I will definitely repurchase in the future once I've got through some of my other products. So that's why it's great to like try these things out, because rather than spending a fortune on a full-size item and then finding you don't like it, it's a great way of trying things and seeing whether you do like it and whether you think that they would be worth the full spend. So that was my little beauty kit from Feel Unique. Let me know what you think. It's not a service that I am overly impressed with. I do use it occasionally. I will go on there and scroll and see if there's anything interesting. And like I say, this time there was quite a few products that I really wanted to try. There was a few other Lemon products I think on there. I think there was like a glow peel mask and some moisturisers, which would have maybe gone into my basket if there hadn't been other products on there that I was interested in. But it seems a little bit expensive. If you think like in comparison, Birchbox or Glossybox, you know, they're sort of similar price ranges, and you sometimes get a full-size item in there. I think the great thing about this service is that it tends to be more mid to high-end brands that you can get samples of. Not always massive sizes, like the Darfin oil is only 4ml, but it gives you a little taster of something before you buy a full size. And I will have put the total on the screen somewhere so that you know how much this all came to. I reckon around the 50 quid mark, which I'm quite happy with for my 16-17 pound spend. And I'm really looking forward to introducing some of these into my routine. So guys, let me know what you think. Have you tried any of these products? Do you enjoy them? Or what do you think of the beauty kit service in general? Leave me a comment down below. I love chatting to you guys down there. And hopefully you can join me again for another video very soon. Thanks guys, bye.